ladies, girls, women, do you sometimes have a question of a medical, physiological, gynecological, even sexual nature so personal that you feel you just can't discuss it face to face, even with your own doctor? Well, if so, stay tuned to The Breakfast Show, because here, joining us for what I'm sure will be the first in many weekly appearances, is our very own Monday medic, Dr. Paul Collier.
Good morning. Hello. Well, strictly speaking, of course, it's Mr., not Doctor.
But that's not because you're unqualified.
Oh, no. It's just that technically you address a consultant surgeon such as myself as Mr. But it's all right. I am a doctor.
I don't think Paul should be doing this job.
Oh, you think you should?
Yeah, no, of course not. I don't know why they chose him.
Well, because he probably looks better on screen than we do.
Well, anyone would look better plastered in all that makeup. I mean, look at him. He looks ridiculous.
Yeah, looks a bit like Barbara Cartman.
Well, I just hope he isn't going to start neglecting his patients.
No. He came to an arrangement with Snell.
Right, Mrs. Roberts.
In answer to the question, people are far more aware, no question.
And what do you think are the most common
Oi! What on earth do you think you're doing? I've got a ward round. You're supposed to be ill. Mrs. Roberts, I didn't give you permission to get out of bed.
It's Mr. Collier. He's on the telly.
I know where he is. He wouldn't be there if I wasn't covering for him. I don't know why they chose him. He looks incredibly nervous.
And so I said, it's all right, I am a doctor.
Yeah, you can always tell when he's nervous. He starts stroking that mole on his cheek.
Oh, yes, James, definitely.
Come on, Paul, stroke your mole. There he goes, in a minute. Come on, Paul. Yes, he's going to do it in a minute, I know he is. I can feel it. There he goes, there he goes.
What mole?
Oh,
And what do you think are the most
it's gone. He's covered it up with makeup. You can still see it though. Look, there it is.
He looks quite tasty on the telly, doesn't he?
Anonymity.
What, Mr. Collier? He used to bounce me on his knee.
The message is...
Oh, yeah? When I was a baby. I quite liked his mole. It was cute, like a beauty spot.
All right.
Yeah, he looks okay, I suppose. If you like older men.
Come on, back in that ward.
Absolutely. And of course, that's the sort of intimate inquiry I'm here to answer. Naturally, we guarantee complete anonymity, unless, of course, you're a bit of a show-off. No, seriously, though, the message is, whatever you want to know, you can ask me, because I'm here to help you. And remember, it's all right, I am a doctor.
Why does he keep saying that?
What?
It's all right, I am a doctor.
Oh, we're trying to establish a catchphrase, I suppose.
Ah.
I mean, if you're on telly, you have to have a catchphrase, you know, like, my name's Bennett and good night. Or, loads of money. You know, I mean, with him, it's going to be, it's all right, I am a doctor.
What are you talking about? Oh, never mind. Look, I just hope they aren't going to start treating him differently around the hospital.
Oh, Mr. Collier, nice one.
Thank you. Now, girls.
Mr. Collier. Mr. Collier.
Yes, it's all right, I'm here. What's the problem?
Do it for me, will you? Just in case I don't make it. It's not for me. It's for my doctor.
Yes, of course.
Could you put to Helen, it's all right, I am a doctor.
It's all right, I am a doctor. A little kiss on the top.
Nice one.
Pleasure. And remember, it's all right, I am a doctor. I don't know. Dick, be honest. Does it look as though I'm just trying to cover it up or what?
Cover what up?
My what's it? You know, my mole.
Until you plastered all that orange gunge all over it, I never even noticed it.
Maybe I'll have it removed. Oh, what about the grey hair? Distinguished or just old? Yes, I think it's okay. I don't look too raddled, do I?
Paul, forgive me, I'm terribly sorry, but I was under the illusion that you were appearing on television as a medical expert, not a male model.
Oh. Too much makeup, do you think? Yes, and I was a bit stiff.
Well, if you want my opinion, you look like something out of Thunderbirds.
Quite frankly, I wouldn't have thought it mattered if you looked like a cabbage. As long as it was a highly qualified cabbage.
Ah, no, but Dick, you don't understand. You see, if people on television aren't attractive, viewers switch off. And it's no good me giving valuable medical advice if no one's watching. You see, it's all to do with the ratings, and apparently a well-groomed personal doctor scores very highly.
Oh, yeah? With whom?
Well, with female viewers.
Ah, now we are getting there. So this is why you're doing it, is it?
Oh, now, come on, that's not fair. It was the television company's idea to use me. No, that wasn't my idea. I mean, you'd be doing it if...
If what?
Well, if...
If what? Go on, say it.
Well, if...
If we all weren't so incredibly ugly.
Oh, dear.
Now you're allowing yourself to be sold as some sort of sex object.
Yes.
Medical pin-up. Surgical Samantha Fox. You'll be on page 3 next.
He already is. Yeah. Regular features and new with a big star. Dr. Collier's column.
Dr. Collier's column? Unnecessarily phallic, isn't it?
20-something's own consultant, Dr. Paul Collier, your sexy surgeon, solves your saucy secrets.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul, but I think you're getting into some very dodgy territory.
What about him? Buying women's magazines.
No, I do not. Geraldine bought this. It reminds her of her lost youth. Reminds me, too.
Oh, you just look at the girls.
Come on. I mean, all blokes browse through their wife's magazines, don't they?
No?
Well, of course they do. Don't tell me you don't have a glance at all those classy ladies in the Janet Regers, eh? And I bet you have a little flick through whatever Emma gets, eh?
There's not quite the same selection in country life.
Country life? What? All those sporty girls in their wax jackets and the lining so snug-fitting they wear nothing at all underneath except green wellies.
Right, all right. Now look, Paul, I'm serious. Since when were you an expert on the sexual problems of younger women?
He is the sexual problems of younger women.
I was going to talk to you two about that.
About what?
Well, I'm doing this survey for the magazine on how younger women feel about older men and vice versa.
I'm sorry, Paul, but in my opinion, you're unnaturally obsessed.
No. That's not true, Dick. He is obsessed, but perfectly naturally.
Yes, well, I've got work to do. I'm not talking about this sort of thing.
Oh, I've got work to do, and I am talking about this sort of thing. What do you want to know?
Well, as I say, I'm doing this survey for the magazine. What I want to know is, well, first of all... OK, so you admit you look at women in a magazine like that?
Girls.
OK, girls. And you fancy them?
Well, sort of. Of course I do.
But do you ever wonder, would they fancy you?
Well, I'd never find that out, will I?
Why not?
Because I'd never dare ask them.
Why not?
Because I'm married.
But suppose you weren't married?
I still wouldn't dare ask them.
Why not? Come on, why not?
In case I got rejected.
Aha, so you assume that younger women don't fancy older men?
I wouldn't know, would I? Why don't you go and ask them?